Welcome back, everybody, to American Truck Simulator. Hope everybody's doing well. Right now, we're here to pick up this load here. We're going to be taking it up to Kansas. Let me see here. Wichita. From Dallas to Wichita, an aircraft wing. So, this will be a little interesting overrun. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, get rid of this. There. Yes. Alright, that should give me plenty of room. Okay, now we gotta go down here. There's down here to the down here on the left. So we're running this here. Same truck we've been running for a while. Start it up real quick. She's sounding pretty. Alright, let's climb inside. Needs a brake. Going down here. Go to the right. There it is. That's the wing I'm picking up right there. There's the bus hoods. That was another load I was looking at. That bus hood trailer in a way. We're gonna have to do a little maneuvering here. Right there, stop. Right about there, stop. Alright. Turn it in. Attach it. There we go. Let's see here. We'll pick up this here. Nice little wing. Everything's attached. The lights are there. It's going down the trailer. Everything's attached. Strapped down. Check the tail lights. Everything looks good. There's the wing. It's all strapped down. Alright. So let's kill the blinkers. We gotta go 419 miles. So let's get going here. Come around this way. Alright. Make it through there.
Finding a new route.
Dun, 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 dun. Do our security check here. Alright, we've been cleared. Our paperwork's in order. Get on down the road.
Get ready to turn right. Recomputing. Turn right.
Hope everybody's having a wonderful week so far. We're just
Get ready to turn
going on doing our
left.
thing at work, so
Turn left.
turn left. This is very true to form in this area. On 45 up by Dallas, you do have this truck stop right here, and it is a Love's. So that's true to real life. Right across from here is a scale, which is real life, perfectly matched the way it is in real life. So that's kind of cool. All right, pull up the stop sign.
Keep left. And then exit left.
All right, we'll get on the interstate here. There we go. Nice. Might change trucks on the next run. I do. I've been driving this one for a while. I want to do a different look. Maybe a newer truck. Just because we can. There we go, 65. Alright, we'll up here through Dallas. And then we will head up in through Oklahoma. Then up into Kansas. Oh. Come on. There we go.
Keep right. And then
Keep
turn
right. Then turn right. Let's go in the right lane.
Turn right. Keep left.
Keep left. There we go. A little fast, but it's alright. The game's a little forgiving.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Keep right, then turn right.
Turn right.
I'm getting on the 35 east bound. Or east. 35 splits into two different ones. One goes up into Fort Worth, one goes up into Dallas. 35 east goes into Dallas. 35 west
Turn right.
goes into Fort Worth. And then down south, they join up into one highway, interstate. So go to the left. There we go. All right. Going One engineer to Dallas. That helicopter just flew by. Didn't get a chance to look at it. It's actually Medvac 1. It's the one that flies between Tyler, Texas, where I live, and Dallas. I think they make about 2 flights a day. I don't know if they. I don't think they transport passengers back and forth. I think it's mainly like administrative. They may fly passengers. I don't know, but yeah, it actually flies at least. I think it's twice a day between Dallas and Tyler. Actually, in Tyler, the airport that it lands at, over the airport, the hospital it lands at is Christus Mother Francis, um, here in Tyler, and then it flies into Dallas and goes to the hospital in Dallas. I'm not sure which one, and does its business there. So it's kind of cool to see that in the game. It does usually 2 trips a day, like I said, uh, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Now they may transport other
Keep
times,
left.
but I know definitely sure it does 2 trips. I think it's I can't remember, Med 1 or something like that. It's a life flight basically, north north Texas life flight, and they also got life flights down in
Keep
the other
left.
big cities, but that is one I do know because living here in Tyler, I see that one quite often. It flies, basically, it flies right over my work, where I work. I'll step out of the warehouse once in a while, and as it's going overhead, and I can just see it going overhead sometimes. If you actually use the app for tracking flights, you can actually see it going over my work and head wherever it goes uh, on the flight tracker. It's kind of cool. Do 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 do. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them rolling. All right. Take this wing up here and drop it off, and that'll be a nice little payday for tonight. Uh, I need to do some more truck driving. I have kind of slacked off on it a little bit. Which the trucking game's a lot of fun, but I tend to do it in spurts. 3 or 4 trips here, 3 or 4 trips there. I don't basically run it all the time, just on occasion. But it's a lot of fun. But I do. Oh, I've got the dang fatigue turned on. Shoot. Well, we'll leave it on. What the hey? I'm still full rested. It looks like. But if I take a nap, you'll see how that works. There's Dallas. Oh, it's a Texas State Trooper. Nice. Way station coming up here. I don't know if they'll give me the free bypass or if I gotta pull in. Coming into Oklahoma. Welcome to Oklahoma. And they gave me the bypass. There we go. Wave bye-bye to the scales. I got night refrigerated in there. Scaling him out. Make sure he's in proper compliance of the weight regulations. when I was driving truck, I went through many scale houses. I've only been pulled into a couple. They normally don't mess with you that much. I mean, they know you got a job to do, just like I know they got a job to do. I've only been harshly searched, or not searched, but they've only checked my logbook once, I think, in my 27 years. My truck's been trucked at least 3 or 4 times. Well, not that many, maybe three. Um, then I had one where they checked the fuel. It was a trip. You basically pulled in. You didn't pull onto any scales. They didn't check any logbook. Basically, you pulled in. You get out. You open up your fuel desk. You open your fuel tank. You open your fuel tank up. They stick a rod down in the fuel tank. They bring it back up. I guess they're testing it to make sure you're not using farm diesel or anything else like that. Uh,
Keep left.
and once they do their checks, there's Ardmore, Oklahoma, and they do a little test and everything. Uh, you flag it in your logbook, and then once they're done, they told me to go ahead and go, and then I re-sealed my fuel tank and jumped back in the truck and went on down the road. Like I said, they normally aren't there to mess with you. They're just doing their job. But if you're rude to them, they can make your life hell. So it's best just to be nice to them. As long as you're not breaking the law, you shouldn't have any issues. And go on about your business. Now, if you're running over logs or you're running over hell weight, or not proper permits for what you're carrying, or paperwork's out of order, that can cause issues with you. Um, but like I said, most of the time, they're not there to harass you. They're just there enforcing regulations, doing their job. I mean, everybody's got a job to do, so that's theirs. Uh, Thankfully, I no longer drive 18-wheeler, so I don't have to worry about that as much. I do drive a truck once in a while for the company I work for, but it's basically a non-commercial truck. It's a air over hydraulic truck, and it's under the weight capacity for commercial. So anybody with a Class C can really drive it. Basically, it's a huge U-Haul, or well, not even really U-Haul, because U-Hauls don't have these, because U-Haul's got the lower decks. It's actually a Penske or a Rush size truck, about 25 foot box truck, straight truck. So, and I don't really like to go out of town and stuff. Every once in a while, I mean, I went earlier this week. I went to what town was it? I went to. I can't remember the name of it. Oh well. Anyway, basically, it was the North Dallas, just hop, skip, and jump from Fort Worth Airport. Or DFW. So, then came, went up there with 11 pallets, dropped them off for the company, and then drove back to Tyler. When I go back to Tyler, I had to do a few runs. I didn't get off till about about an hour and a half later than what I normally would have. So, but it was fun. I mean, Oklahoma City. We got 195 miles to go, y'all. Pretty uneventful trip so far. No rain, no detours, no major events, a few police officers, but that was about it. So, good trip. We're gonna move over to the little right-hand lane here.
Keep right.
And one more. There we go. For the most part, they're pretty accurate
Keep
on
left.
stuff that's in the game compared to real life stuff. They really do a good job with that. I'm sure some things are embellished because it's just the nature of the game. You know, not everything is perfect. So
Keep right.
keep right. All right. On the top side of Dallas. We'll actually roll through Denton, I believe. Oh no, we're past Dallas. We're in Oklahoma. We're like Oklahoma City, so we're north of Oklahoma. I don't know what I was thinking. About to cross over I-44. It goes over into Missouri. I've been through Oklahoma a few times. We had a yard in Oklahoma City. Uh, dropped off there a couple times,
Keep
picked up
left.
there a couple times, spent the night there. Give me some sleep. Trucking company I worked for, they actually had a little like lounge area where you go in and watch a little TV. Um, they had a laundry facility where you could do laundry. They had showers, and they had bunk rooms, I guess you'd call them. They're just rooms with a basic little bed and a little stand. You put your clothes on and go take your shower, come back in, lay down in that room for 8 hours, whatever, 2 hours, whatever. Get you some rest. So it's cool. Uh, Not all facilities are nice like that. Some don't have the bunk rooms. Um, just basically, you're in a sleeper truck. You sleep in the truck most of the time anyway, so you're not really expected to sleep in the bunk rooms. Most guys will go in, take a shower, do the laundry, watch a little TV, then they'll go out and crash in the truck. But the only times you would use a bunk room is if you had the 72-hour shutdown. You might use one room for a day or whatever, depending. So, yeah, 126 miles. Most of our facilities had a maintenance shop where if there was a problem with the truck, you could have it looked at. If you have the PM, uh, they try to coordinate it on a day you're going to be at home or during your shutdown. Now, there are occasions to where it's not feasible to do it in that amount of time. So sometimes you're there a couple days while they're doing whatever they got to the truck. Um, I do believe they offer the opportunity, if
Keep
you
left.
wanted to leave your truck there and get a different truck to run, and then once your truck's done, they will work you back through that yard to pick up your truck. Um, and I have had a couple of companies that offer that, or you can just say, look, they're working on the truck. I'll just do my 72, 34 to reset my clock and come back out when they're done. Um, that's happened to me on a couple of occasions. Uh, my truck, when I first got it, used to have the ignition interrupt where it would run for a certain amount of time and it would shut itself off. Now, for most part, in a calm environment where it's not really hot or really cold, it's not really that big of a deal. But if you're down in Texas, especially South Texas, in midsummer, it can be 110 degrees outside. And for a truck to shut off while you're trying to catch some sleep while it's that hot, it's just not conducive to a good environment. So I had a sit down with the boss and told him, look, I can't be expected to sleep in this truck down here in 110 degrees or up in, West Virginia during the winter when it's freezing cold and the truck's constantly shutting off. I can't be expected to keep doing that. It's just, it's not good practice. So he worked it where I was in West Memphis, Arkansas. We had a yard there. We pulled into the yard and he said, they're going to keep your truck for a few hours and get back to you. So, okay. So I figured it was a recall or something that had to be done. So, like, okay. So I, pulled in, turned my truck over to the shop, went into the lounge, watched a little TV, took a shower, all that stuff. And then, sure enough, a few hours later, they come out and they said, okay, your truck's ready. So I'm like, I go out to get my truck, and the mechanic's standing there, and I say, hey, did you work on my truck? And, he asked which truck. I told him. He says, yeah. And I asked him what was wrong. Why did they have me pull in? Because they didn't give me a reason. He said, well, they were removing the ignition interrupt, where the truck would stay running. I'm like, oh,
right.
okay.
And
Which
then
I was okay
right.
with that because I was actually able to keep the truck running when it's super hot
Exit right.
or super cold, where I was able to be more comfortable. Now, a lot of companies will tell you the reason they do that is for maintenance purposes on the trucks. That way, so they're not running constantly and it's less wear and tear. I tend to not believe that as much because these trucks are built to run like that constantly. That's just the way they're built. So I don't honestly believe that as much as everybody else says. So I think it's a fuel saving thing. $7. It's a fuel saving thing. They want you to use less fuel, so they have that interrupt in there to kill the truck. I remember my dad driving back in the day, and there was never an ignition interrupt that would shut the motor down. That was just not a thing. There's two schools of thought on that. Some say, it saves fuel. Some say it has to do with maintenance. And I'm sure it's got a little bit to do with maintenance because,
Turn right.
they're constantly running, but they're built for that purpose. So, I don't know. If you're a driver, an old driver, hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you agree with my interpretation of what's going on with the interrupt, whether it's for maintenance purposes or just for fuel cost saving purposes. I can see both sides of the coin, where it could be for maintenance purposes, where the truck's not running constantly, so it's more apt to stay in shape. And I can see the fact that it's for fuel. So let me know what y'all think. And do y'all think I'm right in that if we're in an environment that's 110 degrees, we don't need the service interrupt on the truck? Because it's ridiculous to expect me to catch some sleep when it's that hot. I equated it one day to a supervisor who was talking about it, that it's equivalent to you going home after work, shutting your AC off and no fans,
and then exit right.
and you're expected to be comfortable the entire night. You're not going to be comfortable.
Exit right.
So I tend to think it's a little more just fuel saving, stuff like that, less than it's a maintenance issue. I think it's more fuel saving purposes. Drop me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Coming up to the airport out here, looks like. That's where we're dropping this, looks like.
Keep
So
left.
keep going. Keep left. Keep left. Okay, we're in the left middle lane. Which after this lane cuts off, it'll put me perfectly in the lane I should be in for my exit.
And then turn right. Turn
Pull
right.
off right here.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
I know there are going to be some people that are what I like to call the super truckers who, you know, the way they say it's the way it is. I'm not one of those. I am not perfect. I make mistakes just like everybody else. But we do have those in the world who think they are perfect, even though they are not. Security check and progress. Passed. Alright, looks like we're going to be right over there. I think it might be right between these planes. Am I? No. Where's my spot? Let's look. Not up into the trailer, it's not there. Where is it at?
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's hit this square. Alright. We'll angle it in. There we go. It's basically behind us, right back there. It's actually in the trailer. Nice. The plane, I mean. So let's go ahead and pull forward. Get it lined up. We're going to back it right in there. But it's not exactly straight, so we will stop. Alright, crank around this way. Get it lined up for the plane. Alright, we're not quite lined up, almost. A little bit more. There we go. So we're going to line it right up in there. So we're a little off, so we'll straighten her up. You can see we're backing up into this cargo plane. there. Just nice and easy. Alright. What's going on? This is the front wheel. That would have actually damaged the truck. Ooh, stop, stop. Ugh. Dang. Oh. Oh, that was not pretty, Mark. Give me a break. I've never backed into a airplane before. In all my years doing this, I've never backed into an airplane. So we're right there, so we're going to cut it there. Come back around. Alright, we should be okay right like this for now. And like that. Alright, perfect. Not really, but we're going to take it. I mean, we're close enough. We're close. I'm going to take it. We'll turn the lights off, engine off, drop the trailer. And there we go. 421 miles at 8 hours and 20 minutes. 55 gallons of fuel used. We have paid $1,298. Very nice. Charter delivery bonus. It's just for experience. Urgent delivery bonus. We have paid $14 for that. Long distance bonus for $84. Proficiency bonus $490. And base rewards $790. So there we go. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And my little screw up backing into the airplane. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. And look forward to seeing y'all next time. Drop me a comment. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how you like this. Have a good night.